It's time for our next episode of Nightmare Dating Profiles, and this is your blanket trigger warning. If you're drinking anything, please push it to the side. If you're eating anything, please swallow it completely. We do not want to get anything stuck in your throat. Let's just jump into some of these. These dudes do not like women, and it just shows they are having a hard time attaching to a host and sucking her dry, and you can see how they are devolving. Let's go ahead and jump into it. This was a Threads post that I was tagged in this morning. Hello Lane Moore says, never thought a dating profile that begins with greetings female could get worse from there, but these men continue to astound. Let's look at what Michael 33 said. Michael says, greetings female. I need someone who can bring some light into my life. I work out, and trade crypto. Looking for an outlet on here. Oh, I have a pegged leg, but can leg press 400 pounds. By the way, I'm getting tired of shaving my balls for nothing. So unless you want a muscled up man to take you out to get some food and drinks and pound you out throughout the night, swipe left. I don't get that last little bit, but I don't get this whole thing. And anyways, we don't have a picture of Michael, who's 33 with the peg leg, who can leg press 400 pounds, but we'll just have to use our imagination. This is Lewis, who's 24. You can see his picture right here. He's young. He has hair all throughout the picture. He's saying, I'm talking about in it. And then he says, who gonna give me a retwist? So up front, you see that this man is going to be work. He's on a dating profile trying to get some woman to do his hair. He's on a dating profile and you are going to have to work to date this man. Here he is again, young dude. He's holding a tree. I don't know if he believes that this is a good picture, but this is him again. And here he is again. Will vibe if you funny, freaky, down to earth, and just be you for real. So he needs you to retwist his hair, and you need to make sure that you are there to bust it wide open for him. So all they can really do is use a woman and don't really talk about why a woman should want to date him outside of taking on a part-time / full-time job. Okay, so this is Max, who's 37, and he's wearing some skinny jeans and trying on a suit jacket. Okay, that's Max. This is the part that kind of made me laugh. He says, I like nerd stuff. I like sports and open to new interests. Let's go do something fun. Yes, I have dated black women before. Like, why is that in there like that? Unless he's on a black site, I have no idea why he would just put it in there. Yes, I have dated black women before, but you know, he might as well do that because black dudes will get on here and be like, I only date white women, or no black women, please. Actually, we should go ahead and see one of those profiles. So this is Van, who's 58, and white women, he is for you. Now, Van, who's 58, does not like punctuation, grammar, or anything. So I'm about to read this, but no one understand. I am not glitching out. I am not having seizures. I am reading what Van, who's 58, wrote. He says, you know what, y'all woman always looking for men that will hurt you. It doesn't matter about the looks. This is why you guys can't find anybody that's true. But I've been on here for the longest. Can't find a woman on here. I like white women, sorry to say, but nobody hits me up at all. This site is crazy. I'm about to leave this site. I feel like fill up a cup. I feel that this site is about color. If you're not the right color, you get nothing. I get like no likes, no texts, nothing. Well, it's cool because when it comes and you're going, whew, I did not do that. That is what he wrote. There was so much wrong with this, but let me, like I said, white ladies, white women's, this man is for you. He can't get nobody to hit him back. Let's see why. Before I go to the picture, he says he's 5'1" and smokes occasionally. I'm just putting that out there. I too am 5'1". Okay, I'm like 5.5 an inch. So Van would have me by a half an inch. White women, here goes Van. Van, who's 58. When I say that many of these men look like they are surviving off of Hennessy and hot wings, this is what I mean. Like, how are they living? What is this? These poor dudes, like, can't take a picture, can't write anything, can't use punctuation. This is how they are aging. Hamza Abdur Razik is 46 years old. We don't have a picture of Hamza Abdur Razik, who's 46, but he does give us his phone number, which is weird. But this is what he says. First and foremost, I like sex. I have a high sex drive. No apologies for this. Big girls only. Big girls plus. Please be fat. Don't care if you're talk or don't care if you're tall or a midget. I'm looking for and only love fat women. BBW. I'm black, short, and thicker than a Snickers chocolate bar. I'm attracted to women thick in all the right places. Booty, breasts, thighs, even some guts. Oh, and I do have a feet fetish. No shame in my game. Love being with a thick woman. If interested, hit me up, and gives his whole phone number and his whole government name. What is wrong with some of these people? He's 5'7". He has kids. All these people think about, like, they don't have a personality outside of sex and going to the gym or their job. Like, they are so boring. This is Bryant. Bryant is 49. Look at this. He is smiling. He looks approachable in this picture. Nothing wrong with this picture at all. But then you start to look at the bio. Let's see who understands the assignment. Where are all the plus ones and the ladies we can take home? Now, keep in mind, he's 49 years old. He does look a lot older than 49. Many of these men are aging and fast forward. But he says, let's be honest about being honest. What is it that you offer your future husband that you haven't already given away? Being emotionally unstable isn't the new. Great vibes and transparency served here. So it goes like, this is red pill talking point, because right here he's talking about sex or something. What have you not given away? Like, what are you looking for, Bryant, who's 49? The reason why these dudes will find it hard to find a woman is because they have not yet learned how to talk to women. And even though his smile looks approachable, his approach does not make him approachable. Here he is again. Like I said, they're aging in fast forward, but there is that diet of Hennessy and hot wings, and you can tell that he does enjoy eating some hot wings. All right, let's look at Springer's dating profile. He says, looking for grown and sexy, no little girls, so it has apostrophe S. If your profile say, I'm looking for a sugar daddy, please delete me and block me if I accidentally match. Thank you, sexy, clean, love to do things with and for her man, and I definitely do the same. I'm laid back, like to joke, and see a pretty face, smile, adventurous sexually, and travel as well as foods. If you're from the 618 or 314, cute face, nice body, let's match and live that fairy tale ending. He does not like periods at all. So I am not the one glitching as I'm reading these. So many people got left behind. That whole No Child Left Behind was not successful. But here is a slight picture of Springer. I have a better one. Hold tight. Well, it's not that much better, but this is Springer, who's 49. They are aging and fast forward, and I will continue to say, when that pipeline, that mom to wife pipeline started drying up, these people are not aging well at all. And why is this picture so terrible? And why did he snap this? The lighting is terrible. And he's like, you know what? This is the one. This is the one I'm going to use on my dating profile. This is Ams. Ams is 35. He says, I prefer to describe myself on right time. Thank you. So he's just going to have a picture of some flowers. He's 35. If you match with him, he'll describe himself. This is keeping it and he's 34. Listen to this profile. Looking for what's looking for me. I'm not paying no bills. I got my own. Get a job. If all you bring to the table is peaches, swipe left. If you require a date, keep in mind he's on a dating site. If you require a date to start getting to know you, I hope it means D at the end. D at the end. That's what date stands for. I work too hard for my money to just be feeding the homeless. I'm not a trick nor a sugar daddy. If you got a funky ass attitude, stay where you at. If you want to be controlling, stay where you at. If you don't want a man with kids, good luck to finding one. Ugh. These people do not like women. He's 5'7". He smokes often. They don't be attractive enough to have this much attitude. But ladies, chime in. Who was your fave of this bunch?